I'm gonna rank the live-action Transformers designs. I fucking love Transformers. It has all the way up until Rise of the Beast. You know, the latest live-action. And these, I don't know. I'm a little bit halves and halves on these movies, but I'm also not like a G1 purist when it comes to designs, especially since half of designs I don't really care about. But there probably will be some hot takes on here, maybe. But also forgive me if I don't know all the fucking names because some of these are just useless characters. But starting off with this fucking crazy bug thing, I can barely see what the fuck that is, honestly. Who the fuck? It's supposed to be Alice or something? That college bitch? I don't like it. D. The RC twins. I don't know which one is which, by the way. That all I know is I don't like them. Like all of them, so I'm just gonna get them all out the way. No particular order. They all suck. All right, Barricade from the latest Michael Bay movie, which is The Last Night, right? I like him. I love the badass cop design. His original design is A tier. I love the full gimmick of the badass cop. I love the taser on his forearm. I love his Gatling gun. And I love how the action figure, you can hook him on the sides. It's just an awesome design. And then a Dread. I probably don't know exactly. I mean, I know the Dreads, but I probably don't memorize all the names. But is this the one in Last Night, Berserker or something? I don't fucking know. They're kind of cool. I think all the Dreads are probably like B tier in my opinion. Like they all look the same. They are kind of cool though, if I do have to say so myself. But they're just kind of there. I always thought they were overrated in my personal opinion. Blackout and Grindor, the same character, which I'm fucking dead sure on that. I'm pretty sure they're the same character. But I like the design. He's cool. Bone Crusher is a pretty cool design. I like Bone Crusher. What the fuck is Brains even supposed to? I don't like. He transforms into a laptop. I don't really care about him. D. Brawl, or what the original movie for some reason called him, Devastator, but Brawl. He cool. He's better than the Dreads in my opinion. I like him. Okay, Holy Bumblebees. A lot of fucking bumblebees. I don't think they missed a single time on the bumblebee designs. I like the bumblebees. Okay, yeah, I just had to check if they had the actual other ones, but I love every single Michael Bay bumblebee. Some more than others. But his Last Night design, it basically just went back to the old school because for some reason they hated Age of Extinction, as did the fandom, even though I personally liked the movie. Even I see the problems in it, but I like it. But Last Night Bumblebee, he's A tier. 2000s, well, not 2007 Camaro, but 2007 movie Bumblebee. I love that design, and I love the vehicle mode. And then, this is 2 and 3, even though 2 and 3 are different cars, different Camaros. But Age of Extinction Bumblebee, I fucking love the black Bumblebee. And Age of Extinction Bumblebee with the updated Camaro, I actually really like the design. The proportions are a little weird, but I love his fucking design so much. I love his battle mask too. Like he's up here right behind Barricade. Canopy is just another long haul clone, but it's an alright design. See, Crosshairs is awesome. I like Crosshairs. I liked his character too, but unfortunately, for some reason, those last two movies just did not care about any of the actual characters. Like they had character, but they didn't use them at all. Like I hate the way they treated the Decepticons in all the movies except for The Last Night. Well, I mean, I hate how they treated them, but it's the fact that they finally gave them personalities like they had in G1, and then they just took a shit right on them, and it was fucking terrible. But, I don't know. I am glad Michael Bay's back, though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Steve Buscemi bot. I hate him. This is, Demolisher? He big boy. I like him. He's better than the Dreads. And Devastator? He's cool. He's a combiner. You can't really fuck up combiner. Mirage and or Dino. Dino in the movies. They never call him Mirage. But He's really fucking cool. Probably the best design by far. And the 12 Night Dragon is really fucking cool. I mean, it's a dragon. You can't really mess up a dragon. He's really fucking cool. We already know how I feel about the Dread. Just get him in there. Drift his ass. You got me fucked up. Both designs. I like the blue one better, but hell yeah. Big ol' fashion fucking driller bot. A tier. He's just a driller. Frenzy. I like Frenzy. He's nothing like G1, but as we established, I don't care. If they had this type of shit in G1, it would have been fucking weird. I mean, he'd be. He's above. No, he's not above the dreads. Fuck that. Okay, Galvatron. I like the design, but I didn't like how he was like man-made. But at all, I didn't like that. But the design itself ain't bad. I do wish he had like the overall same kind of design he had in G1, but I wish he didn't turn into a cannon because I've never liked Megatron or Galvatron turning into a fucking gun. I don't like the mass shifting of G1. I always thought it was stupid. Even as a kid, I didn't like it. But design-wise, this Galvatron design is good. It's just not faithful at all, which is the main problem people have. But take away the Galvatron name, and it's still a really fucking cool design, in my opinion. Hate me all you want. I like it. The only thing I don't like is the top of his head. Can't really fuck up Grimlock. I mean, Dinosaur. And this is just like another Hatchet thing. I don't know. Okay, same goes with Hot Rod. I like his design. I think it's a little bit... I wish they did a little bit more with it. Instead of just this kind of basic-ass Lamborghini chest design. It's not faithful at all, but as we established, I don't really care that much. But Hot Rod is one of those ones where I wish it was a little bit more accurate because he is just a car in the original fucking movie. So they could have easily adapted that. I mean, you could make him a custom car. They make custom cars all the fucking time for Transformers. Why not do the same with Hot Rod? Like, I like the design, and the French accent was funny to me, but he's still an alright design for Hot Rod. The car alone I would probably put A tier. Oh yes, John Goodman bought Hound. I like Hound. He was cool. He was a fucking force to be reckoned with, and him and Ironhide were together. You got me fucked. The Decepticons never would have stood a chance. The government never would have stood a chance. But I like Hound. He's cool. Hound was cool in G1, but you got me fucked if I don't like Hound. I love him. Igor? Is that how you say his name? I hate it. Kill him. Kill it with fire. And then, what the fuck is this guy's Infernus or something like that? He's cool. I like him. You're right behind Bumblebee. Ironhide is way fucking better live action wise. You can hate me all you want, but I loved Ironhide in G1. He was always ready to throw down, but I don't know. I hated the design in G1. I wouldn't mind if he was red in live action like he was in G1, but I hated his Van Ultimate mode. It was stupid. But they nailed Ironhide in G1. He's fucking awesome. Same with Jazz. I love Jazz. It's unfortunate that they if I'm right, I think RC was supposed to be in the first movie and Jazz was actually supposed to live. And unfortunately, that didn't happen, and they killed my boy Jazz off, dude. The second in command. The coolest fucking Autobot ever. But I fucking love Jazz. He's awesome. I love his character. I love everything about him. Jetfire was cool. I like Jetfire's design. The old man bot was kind of weird, but it's a good design. Right there. And this is Jolt, who barely had screen time. He had one big moment, and that was it. But Jolt is kind of just there. But I would say he's good enough to be right behind those dreads. This guy needs to go. Fuck this guy. I don't like him. He's down here. Okay, the Knights, where I don't know any of their names, so here we go. They're cool. I mean, they're Knights. I mean, what do you expect? You can't really fuck up a Knight. They're all cool. I like them all. I like every single one of them. Actually, I don't know, dude. Some of them are really fucking cool. Like, this one, I really like. He's S tier. And these ones are shit. This one's S tier too. I like him. This one's ugly. But we only really saw his face and a little bit of his body. And for that, I'm just going to put him in C. And this is like the, this was on like the ship underwater, the Skeleton Boy or some shit. See? Laserbeak, I mean, Laserbeak was kind of weird, but I kind of liked him at the same time. I don't know. He was kind of just that. I don't really know how I feel about Laserbeak. I think Laserbeak's about C. Ah, yes, fat ass Leadfoot, the Wreckers. I like the Wreckers. Leadfoot went out like a bitch though for being a wrecker. He's like the only on-screen death we actually got other than Ratchet that explained where all the Autobots went. I mean, I know they said that they all got hunted down and killed, but it would have been cool if we could at least see something. I mean, we saw the cards, but we only saw like the bots we already knew who were done, like Sideswipe, Dino. The twins died from Sentinel in the canon comic, but whatever. I wish we just got more answers to that. I mean, if you're going to show Leadfoot and Ratchet getting it, you might as well have shown all the other Autobots, or at least have them come back in some capacity. But Leadfoot, I mean, he's all right, in my opinion. I don't think he's better than some of these Dreads. He's not better than those two. Okay, I can barely see who this is. Lockdown? I'm pretty sure it's Lockdown. Lockdown's badass. I mean, he was awesome. I mean, he got... Anybody who thinks he stood a chance against Prime, though, when Prime was at his best and not protecting Cade, you're fucking insane. Lockdown was getting his shit whipped. He got a few good hits in, but the only time he took advantage because Optimus took his eyes off him to save Cade. But other than that, dude, Lockdown was getting packed the fuck up. And anybody who said Bumblebee got a few hits in, but Bumblebee got his ass shut down quickly from Lockdown. Lockdown's fucking absolutely whipped his ass and took him out of contention. B came in for a surprise attack, and that was it. Lockdown immediately said, fuck that, put him out, and then took advantage when Optimus took his eyes off of him. But Lockdown was cool. He's probably one of the coolest villains so far in the entire live action. Base long haul design, I like the base long haul design. He's cool. He's high B. He's right behind Demolisher. 07 Megatron, I don't know how I feel about 07 Megatron. I think he's actually right here. Character-wise, I mean, he was pretty fucking cool. He was a goddamn force to be reckoned with. And the only time they actually treated Megatron with any goddamn respect other than the last night. Alright, Dark Side of the Moon Megatron. He is... fuck, I don't know. He's just fucked up, but I think he's high B. Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, though, he is high A tier. I love that giant-ass shoulder spike. I love his integrated fusion cannon. They finally gave him some type of fusion cannon. It was cool. That, and I liked his tank mode, too. It was pretty cool. I like this Megatron design way more than G1. You can hate me you want. I don't like G1 Megatron. He's just there. I mean, I've always liked the fusion cannon, and I like Frank Welker, but I just don't like the G1 Megatron. But I fucking love the live-action Megatrons. They're cool. In the Last Night Megatron, oh, you got me fucked up. That's the best one. He's so badass, dude. He has an awesome jet. He has the fucking fusion cannon that he can store away if he wants to. He has an awesome sword. I mean, we never saw the shield in the movie, but dude, he is awesome. And he was strong as shit. Bro was basically 1v5 the goddamn Autobots. Bro almost killed Hound. Almost killed Bumblebee. He was fighting Optimus off with one arm and had him beat, but he got caught monologuing, so Prime took advantage of it and sent him to his doom. And I hardly doubt he died in the movie. I mean, he could fly, even without being in jet mode, so he probably survived. But, dude, he's so fucking badass. Best Megatron design live action, hands down. Argue for the wall. You're not changing my opinion on that. Mixmaster's cool, too. I like Mixmaster. And this fucking weirdo, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't even... This is like the Joker of the fucking Decepticons, dude. I have the action figure of it, too, and he's fucking tiny. But Mohawk is, I don't know. He was literally just basically the little fucking wannabe fucking gangsta, dude. Like, he had... Dude, I just love the Decepticons in the Last Night, dude. They have personalities, but they wasted them. But, I don't know. It's unfortunate that they did that to him, but I fucking loved them. Alright, the twins. Now, okay, racist as fuck, but I was a kid when these movies came out. But because I was a kid, I thought the shit was funny. But I was aware of how racist it was. But them themselves as actual characters and designs, I don't like them. Their designs suck butthole. The ice cream designs are way better than the individual designs. Skids is better, though. I do like Skids more than Mudflap. And Nitro Zeus, despite being a KSI bot, I fucking love Nitro Zeus so goddamn much. I love the design, too. He's awesome. And he's easily the best fucking character in the Last Night, dude. And it's not even fucking close. Dude had all the fucking personality. Like, he was just fucking next level. I loved him. They killed him off like a bitch. Fuck Bumblebee for that. I loved Nitro Zeus. He was awesome. And, again, Onslaught, dude. He had a personality and they just fucking wasted him. Bro got fucking bitched in the street. I mean, he got double teamed, but what the fuck, dude? They gave him all cool introductions, ripping off Suicide Squad, and then they just killed them all off. Nitro Zeus was the only one to really, I mean, Barricade was there, and then because he can't fly, he wasn't in the final battle. But, dude, like, I don't understand. Why did they fuck over the Decepticons so hard in all the movies? And when they finally get personalities, they bitched them. But Onslaught, while he is, you know, a long haul clone, he's better in a long haul. And Optimus Prime, dude, they nailed Optimus Prime's designs. I think his 07 form all the way up into the Dark Moon, dude, top tier. He's a great design. He's right here, right behind Bumblebee. And, oh, yeah, Night Optimus Prime, dude. Best Optimus Prime design, live action-wise. I don't care. I love him. I love him a lot. Like, I don't think he's, like, I don't know, dude. Him and Megatron are so fucking incredibly close. It's insane. I think just because, I love Optimus, dude. Like, Optimus Prime is easily the best Transformer of all time. But, dude, Night Optimus Prime is probably my favorite design of all time. I love the G1 design. Okay? That's actually one of the G1 designs I love. But, dude, Night Optimus Prime is so badass, and I love him. That, and people always call him Murderous Prime in live action, even though the story they were telling made sense for him to turn in like that. He wasn't like that in 07. He killed because he had to. Like, Bone Crusher was killing humans on the freeway. You think Prime was just going to let that slide? No. Dude tried to stay, like, I mean, he wasn't a pacifist by any means. He killed, but he did it in, like, because he had to. And as the movies went on, the more he didn't trust humans and the more they started turning on him, and he just snapped, dude. He crashed out. Sure, Optimus Prime is supposed to be the ultimate fucking, like, second chance guy and everybody deserves a chance, but, dude, there's only so much a man can take, robot or not, before he snaps, and he snapped. And he did get his faith restored in humanity again. But, I don't know. I love his character arc, dude. It makes sense of why he became the way he did. People can argue with it all they want, but, dude, shit has to change eventually. You can't always stay the same. I mean, you can keep Optimus like Optimus all the time. People will love it, but, dude, you got to tell stories somehow, and that was a great storyline, in my opinion. And I like the direction they took. They just didn't implement it well. I don't know. Invasion Mode Optimus Prime, where he looked more like G1, it was awesome. I liked it. I like it better than those 07 design. He's high A tier, right behind Megatron. He was cool. And all these crazy fuckers. The Constructicons, I mean, it's a cool design, dude. Bayverse had awesome fucking designs. Only a few of them were balls, but, dude, most of them were actually fucking cool. Like, this thing, it's cool. I don't even know what the fuck his name is, but I like him. He's better than Mixmaster. Fuck out of the way. And then you got fucking Q/Wheeljack. Look how they massacred my boy. F. Fuck him. Quintessa? Why Quintessa? Why not just have the Quintessons, dude? And I do like how the Quintessons were the villains in Transformers 1, and it sucks that we're not getting a sequel to that. I'm hoping that movie that Josh Cooley is directing, I hope they're trying to throw us off and saying it's not going to be a sequel, but it is. Also, what's this dude's name? Mr. Driller Boy? Dude, I like that design. It's cool. And say what you want, I do like Ratchet's G1 design because, I mean, he's an ambulance van. I mean, and Ratchet was always cool. I mean, the way they killed him off in the cartoon was fucking... Whoot! All the fucking deaths in that were traumatizing for kids, but whatever. But I like Ratchet's design, dude. Like, I like his design more than Optimus. Both of them. Oh, sorry about that, boys. But yeah, Ratchet, dude. He went out like a fucking G, though, dude. He was not telling Lockdown shit. I mean, and he tried his best not to kill humans under Optimus's orders, dude. And Optimus didn't just start killing humans. He only killed one single human because he had to. He was actively hunting down the Autobots, dude. They weren't really trying to do that to the Decepticons. Maybe they did, but dude, they were hunting down the Autobots and fucking imprisoning the Decepticons. Fucking doofuses. I can understand why Prime killed a guy. I mean, if you don't... I don't care what you think of Prime, dude. They were hunting down and killing his family. Of course Prime's gonna fucking snap. Kelsey Grammer deserved that shit. But yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And like I said, even before that, dude, before in the same movie, he ordered Ratchet not to harm the humans, and he didn't. I mean, he defended himself, but he didn't actively try to kill him. But, dude, Ratchet's death was fucking hardcore. Probably one of the most hardcore Autobot deaths of all time. But, dude, he's loyal to the end. I fucking love Ratchet. And Ravage is a cool design, too, dude. I'm putting him above these two. And these fucking things, I mean... Just get him right there. Same as Scalpel. Hell yeah. Okay. Sorry. But fucking... This guy... Is this Roadbuster? That's Roadbuster, right? But, dude, he's cool. I like him. What the fuck? Where did he go? Okay, yeah, okay, he's in the right idea. Right there. Scorn? I mean, it's a Dinobot. You can't fuck up Dinobots. They're dinosaurs, come on. I mean, Scorponok, you can't really fuck up Scorponok. I mean, he's nothing like G1, but I think this is better. I mean, Scorponok in G1 was just a huge fucking city robot boy, dude. I mean, but I like him better. He's an actual Scorpion. I like how he's a little minion and actually did damage. He fucked up the military. He fucked up Jetfire before he got, destroyed. But I like him. He's cool, dude. And unnamed Constructicon number 45 that got fucking destroyed in the ocean. It's an alright design. Just alright. He's above these dreads. In front of 07 Megatron. I don't really care for 07 Megatron, dude. This one's cool, too. I like him. He's in front of that one. Sentinel Prime, dude. Holy shit. Probably the best villain other than 07 Megatron. This motherfucker was just ready to throw hands with every Autobot, and he was holding his own, dude. Sidestripe's lucky he didn't get killed by the seismic rust cannon because he ran out of his seismic rust. But whoo! Sentinel Prime's design is fucking awesome. It's the best Sentinel Prime design of all time, too. Like, it's not even fucking close. He's awesome. He was an asshole in the movie, too. Ugly-ass face. I hate how they gave him all humanoid designs. But Sentinel Prime, I hated his face, but other than that, his design is fucking awesome. He's right there. And Shockwave, say what you want about Shockwave, but, dude, he had his arm cannon, so he had his one eye, so I don't know what the fuck people are complaining about. He looks awesome. He is demonic as fuck, and he was supposed to be the main villain before Sentinel, but dude, he's so fucking cool. Like, I don't understand people's problem with him. He had a cool G1 design too. Nobody's saying he didn't, but dude, this is fucking awesome. It's a great live-action adaptation of Shockwave. He may not be as purple as you wanted, but dude, I don't know what people really wanted. He had the arm cannon in the one eye. I mean, what else do you possibly want? He was awesome. And, he didn't transform, but, I mean, according to the figure, he transformed into a tank, and it was a cool tank. So, fuck him. He was cool. He was badass. And dude was a menace. I mean, he got bitched by Prime, but, I mean, everybody gets bitched by Prime. And nobody hates Sideswipe. Dude, Sideswipe's fucking awesome. His arm blades are cool. His wheel feet are cool. Everything about him is awesome. His concept Stingray's cool. He's just awesome. Same with Sideways. I mean, they didn't give him a fucking... I mean, he was only in the games, basically. But, dude, he was awesome. I like him. Oh, yeah, more Dinobots. Slug, whatever his name is. Can't fuck up a Dinobot. Bitch. But, yeah. I think Scorn is better, though. I like Scorn more than him. But, hell yeah. Soundwave. Okay, Soundwave, I can understand the criticism. But people also got to understand, are you really going to have this dude transform to a cassette recorder in live action? Hell nah, dude. They didn't do no fucking crazy-ass mass shifting in fucking live action. Design, I mean, I think the design's okay. In my professional opinion, I think he's okay, but I can understand the hate for Soundwave. Like, I don't think anybody was expecting G1 Soundwave. Okay? They're just kind of expecting the voice and the minions. And they nailed the voice and the minions. But I can understand people not really liking the car and whatnot he had. But design-wise, it is an okay design. It's a good design, but it ain't Soundwave. I do like I like the speakers all over his body, and you can see him noticeably rumble when he talked. That was cool. That was really fucking cool. But they could have done better for Soundwave. They could have done something better. I think if he stayed like the satellite Soundwave is awesome. I like this one's cool. He's really fucking cool. He was the boss basically before Megatron came back alive. And dude, you guys can hate Starscream all you want because I mean G1 Starscream. Oh yeah, bro was on his knees all the time for Megatron. But dude, they nailed Starscream too. Maybe not design-wise, he wasn't faithful at all. Dorito boy, I love Starscream, dude. Like, he was awesome. He was a fucking menace in the first movie, too. Like, you can't say he wasn't. He was. Bro one-shotted fucking Bumblebee and took him out of the movie completely, basically. But, dude, Starscream's awesome. His Cybertronian tattoos, the fucking F-22 Raptor, I mean, that and he got his Rasper cowardice in fucking the second movie. Dude, he's so cool. And like I said, dude, he is a force. Bro was 1v2 in Ratchet and Ironhide, and he won. Like, dude, he had them dropped, and then he just flew away to continue doing what he was doing. Bro was a badass. Like, he took out Bumblebee, and then he fucked up Ratchet and Ironhide, and then he just kind of did this thing. He fucked up a bunch of jets. Like, bro was just piecing up everybody in the first movie. And then in the second movie, he got some good licks in, too. He got a few against Prime. Then he fucking, I mean, then he had that, like, 1v1 versus Bumblebee, or at least he tried to, but didn't really work out. But, yeah, dude, Starscream was awesome. I didn't like the way they killed him off, though. That was bullshit. But Starscream was awesome. Okay, Stinger Bumblebee ripped off Stinger, so you can call him a cheap, I mean, he was inspired by Bumblebee, but Bumblebee was a cheap knockoff here. He straight up copied his design. But other than that, I like the design, just like how I like Bumblebee. It's right up here, and I think that one's better because that was Stinger's design, dude. All right, Strafe. Yet again, it's a fucking dinosaur. You can't mess them up. They're fucking cool. Or Swoop, if you want to call them that. The Fallen is a cool design. The Fallen is really fucking cool, but I do wish they kept his Decepticon face. I mean, it is in there a little bit if you really look, but because it's not perfect, he's right in here. But he is cool. It's a cool design. He's right there. Okay, Topspin. Still alive in the actual canon. And I'm hoping when Michael Bay comes back, I don't know if he's doing the G.I. Joe crossover, which I didn't want that to fucking happen, but I would rather him just go with his own universe, even though The Last Night was, like, universally hated. I would love to see what he does with Unicron. But, dude, Topspin's a cool design, too. He's see, he's right behind... Nah, dude, he's behind Ratchet. Right there. No, behind Prime. No, get behind Prime. All right, Wheelie. I mean, Miniature Bot. What are you going to do? All right, Rise of the Beast time. Rise of the Beast and Bumblebee time. I'm pretty sure this is Bumblebee. Okay, Bumblebee RC is very... I mean, they're all G1 accurate. And they're faithful and they upgrade a little bit, but I don't like G1 RC's design. It's way too fucking feminine, dude. I know that's what the idea was, but I don't like it. She's better. I hate her G1 design, like in the cartoon-wise. They upgraded it here, but I still don't really like it. I think it's C tier at best. Same with Brawn. I don't like Brawn. He's better than these motherfuckers, though. G1 Bumblebee, B127. He's good. It reminds me of the games. He's good. Can't really mess up Bumblebee that much. I mean, he's right there. Wait, hold up. Right there. This Cliff Jumper, about the same. He's just Red Bumblebee. I mean, G1 Ironhide. You know how I feel about G1 Ironhide. I mean, he's better in the movie, but I just don't like G1 Ironhide. I don't. Like, I like the red killer scheme and I like the character, but I don't like the design. All right, Forest Jeep Bumblebee, military Jeep Bumblebee. I like it. I actually really like it. I think it's actually better than his Slug Body design. I've never liked Bumblebee. I just don't like the Beetle, dude. I don't. It's not that I hate the Beetle as a car. It's a very like chill car to see. But I never liked, Beetle Bumblebee even in G1. I just didn't. Bumblebee is the like chill. He's like the most guy of all time. Quoting Pointless Hub right there. Go watch his videos, please. But yeah, Bumblebee is just a guy basically in G1, and he was a Volkswagen Bug. I don't like him. I don't like it in his solo movie either. I just don't. I mean, say what you will. I never liked Beetle Bumblebee ever. He's better than all these though. I'll give him that. Bumblebee Optimus Prime, on the other hand, hell yeah, he is right there, dude. I like Night Optimus better, but dude, again, I like G1 Prime, and they fucking nailed this design so hard. And when he got to Earth, it was even better, dude. Dude, it pissed me off so much that they changed it from how they did in Rise of the Beast. It pissed me off. It's still accurate to G1, but dude, why did they change this? It's so perfect of a fucking live-action adaptation of Optimus Prime G1. This is fucking perfect. I don't understand why they changed it. Everybody loved it. He is awesome. It's accurate as shit. And Ratchet, you know how I feel about G1 Ratchet. I like him. It's literally perfect. It's a great fucking live-action adaptation of Ratchet. He's right behind Bumblebee. And Ravage, I mean, it's just Ravage. G1's cool because, he is, but I like the live-action one better. He's just more menacing. Okay, yeah, here we go. The fucking Decepticons, dude. They nailed them. They nailed every single one of them. Shockwave, they really fucking nailed. And I will admit, I like it more than the live-action. And like I said, there's never been a bad design for him. Even live-action-wise. Like, this is better. It's G1 accurate. And like I said, he has what he needs. But the live action nailed him because, it's still in Cybertron, so obviously he was going to be, exactly like G1. But if he was like this on Earth, like how he was in the Bay movies, it would have been fine. I would have liked that too. They didn't need to change it, but like I said, they nailed the design. It was great. Like, I don't understand what people hate about this one. Like, yes, it could have looked like this, but it's not a bad thing that it didn't. He still looks badass. And like I said, Shockwave, you say what you want about Shockwave. From what I know, Shockwave is probably like some flying type vehicle like he is in, Transformers 1. I never liked a cassette recorder, but that can always be a thing for him. But they nailed the design, dude. Like, if this mass shifted, I wouldn't like it. But the design, he's always had a good design. Always. He's not better than this Bumblebee, in my opinion, but he's not better than Nitro Zeus either. But, again, fuck the mass shifting, but the design is great. Like, he could have been this in the movies. Just have him be what he was in Transformers 1, It would have been perfect. And, dude, Starscream, yeah, you can't, they nailed Starscream. And they have, the triangle jets. Yeah, they could have been that on, in the movies, but I'm glad that they weren't, because they were cool, but I don't know. I like Starscream, dude. I like how he looks in the movies. He's just cool. And like I said, the G1 inspired, they could have kept it, but like I said, if you don't accept change, then I don't know how you're going to enjoy new shit. And it's not, I like G1 Starscream. I like the G1 jet. I like the G1 design. I like the G1 character. But I fucking love the Bayverse design. There's something awesome about it that I have always liked. And like I said, no hate on the G1 design ever. They could have done it, but just accept new things, dude. Like, if everything just stays the same, it's going to get boring. That's why I like change. I say, Wheeljack? Dude, I don't understand why they keep fumbling Wheeljack. Like, they have this, and then they give us what they gave us here. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why'd they have to give us Pablo? I like Pablo, but, dude, Wheeljack is S tier. Wheeljack is so cool. Like, dude, in G1, he carried the Autobot. Like, dude, he carried them. The Season 1, Wheeljack was the fucking man, dude. Like, everything the Autobots relied on was fucking Wheeljack. Like, he quite literally carried them on his back throughout the entire first season. Like, literally, every single fucking time. And then they killed him off screen. He was alive in the Japanese ones, but dude. And then in live action, they just bitched him. Like, they turned him into Albert Einstein. and then they turn him into Pablo. Everybody loves Pablo, but why'd they have to? They gave us awesome Wheeljack, and then they just proceed to take it away. I don't understand, dude. Like, they know what the fans want. They give you what you want, and then they rip it out of your fucking soul, dude. Like, they're just like, here you go. Never mind. Fuck you. I mean, Blitzwing, they nailed Blitzwing, too. Everybody thought it was Starscream in the trailers, but they're just like, nah, fooled you. But cool design. He's awesome. I like him. And Dropkick, I like Dropkick. They nailed the villains for Bumblebee. Shatter and Dropkick were cool. I like Dropkick more, though. I just do. I do think his car mode, just car, is better than, you know, his triple changer form. So, yeah. But he is a cool character. I like their designs, both of them. They're both cool. I like Dropkick more, though. Okay. The Beasts. Hell yeah, the Beast. Air Razor. I mean, never saw her transform, unfortunately, but I mean, it's a bird. It's basically like a Dinobot. They're just not, you know, up there, you know? And this RC is even more G1, but this one I actually like a little bit more than Bumblebee's. It's up here, right there. I like it a little bit more. This is, fuck. I have trouble remembering the Terracons, dude. Like, what the fuck was this doofus's name? I don't remember, but I liked him. He was cool. He was really cool, actually. I think he's in front of Bumblebee. I liked him. And like I said, 07 Bumblebee, dude. He's just a little bit more stubby and chunky, but again, you can't. He's just cooler. I think I like the face more in Bayverse, so I'll put this right underneath them. Underneath both of them. But hell yeah, dude. Everybody loves classic Camaro Bumblebee. Both of them. Both of them. I think the black one's better, but I've always loved this design. Okay, dude, they did the Beast so dirty. Optimus Primal got, you know, screen time, but they just said fuck Cheetor and Rhinox. They just did not give a fuck about those two, dude, and that's unfortunate. But cool designs, dude. Cheetor's awesome. That, and I like the vibe he gave off. He's like the fucking, he was like Jazz, kind of like Mirage. And Mirage, Pete Davidson bought. He was the heart and soul of the fucking movie. And Mirage's character is cool. I liked him. Dude is a fucking G. He's the absolute homie. But I don't really care for his design that much. He's about right there. He's right there. Then what the fuck is her name, dude? The Skyline. Is this it's like Nightwing or something? She was cool. She was a fucking Skyline, which everybody loves that car for some reason. I personally don't really like it that much. I mean, it's an okay car to me, but she was cool. Bumblebee absolutely wrecked her shit, though. But she was cool. And damn it, why, dude? I don't understand why they had to change Prime, dude. They nailed him. He was perfect. And when he got to Earth, he changed a little bit, but he was still perfect. Then they gave us this. This fucking dude. I still like the design, all right? He's still a good design, but why did they take that away from us? Like, I don't like the add-ons at all. I don't like the new truck. The new truck looks stupid as fuck. I like the classic fucking one they had. Like I said, it's a good design, but I don't understand why they had to change it so dramatically. And, dude, Prime in this movie was nothing like he was in Bumblebee, dude. He had all the heart and all the resilience, and then he's just a straight-up asshole in Rise of the Beast. Why? I can understand not trusting humans because, like I said, they were against him. I can understand it. They weren't allies at the point. They were just there. He was trying to get home. I understand that he feels responsible, but, dude, like, yes, they were stranded and couldn't get home, but, dude, he hated everybody. He was just a dick. And this Optimus was not like that, dude. He loved the soldiers. He had a last stand and got out of it, which I wish we could have saw. But what the fuck? Why'd they change him so much? They changed his character. They changed his design. Why? Everything about him. I don't understand why they had to change him so much. I understand that he's a young Optimus at this point. He's been through a war, but, dude, like, why? Like, he can say what you want about how I said this Prime up here, Bay Prime. He had the development. You understood why he did what he did. And this one is just thrown at you out of nowhere. They just dumped it in this from some exposition from fucking Mirage. Like I said, it's not that Prime is a bad character. He grew throughout the movie, but he should have already been like that like he was in Bumblebee. There was no need for him to change at all for anything. And Pablo himself is an alright design. His goofy-ass glasses are very stupid, but I like it. But why? Again, why? Why do we give us awesome Wheeljack and just fuck it all up? I don't understand. Like, they give you what you want and then just rip it straight out of your hands every single time in live action. It makes no sense. Like, everybody loves Pablo because he's dumb, dude. He's just a geek. Everybody likes him because of that. But look what we had. Look how he's fallen from grace every single fucking time, dude. I don't understand how we always get these awesome designs and then sometimes they just rip them away. Prime, dude. Wheeljack. Soundwave. Soundwave was cool as a satellite and then they gave us that. Not that I don't like the design, but why? I mean, Optimus Primal, he wasn't exactly accurate to Beast Wars, but he's still cool, dude. Robot Gorilla, and he was cool. I mean, he's a Prime. Rhinox, he's also really cool. He's like Cheetor, but literally had like one line in the entire fucking movie. Poor guy. I would say did more with the Beast. It's called Rise of the Beast, but only when you get to the end of the movie. And Scourge, I like Scourge. Scourge is a cool design. But, I mean, he was just Unicron's bitch. Like, you know, all the Terracons and all the, you know, cartoons and live actions, but whatever. But, dude, Scourge was cool. I liked Scourge. But my problem with him, and I think Dinklage did a good job voicing him. My problem is, dude, he just sound monotone throughout the entire fucking thing, dude. I mean, like, it's not the fact that he was probably supposed to be like that because he was just a monotone villain just ready to kill for Unicron. But, dude, at least try to deliver some lines differently. And this is just, I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on Peter Dinklage, but I just wish there was a little bit more, like, I don't know, more type of delivery. Like, he only had one emotion, which I understand. He's controlled by Unicron. It makes sense, but he's just one-tone bot. But, dude, the design was on point, and bro was ready to throw down with everybody. And he was killing fucking everybody. He was just going off. But he was cool. And then, what the fuck is this guy's name? I forget. It's not... Is it Stratosphere? King of the Skies or whatever? Yeah, whatever. Fucking huge boy, dude. God damn, he big. I forget what his name is, but he was kind of cool. I mean, I think he's... I don't know. I like how he looks like an old school, like, World War II pilot, but I would say he's, like, right there, right below the Knight. And is this, like, the... What the fuck is that? I can barely see that. It looks like a fucking, like, just a bot. There's a random bot they had, but just because I'm not sure, I'll put it in C tier. But, yeah. Bam! There you go. This is a long-ass video, dude, but like I said, I had to tell you my opinions. I had to go on my rant about Prime and Wheeljack and explain why I think change is good for the G1 characters. Like I said, it's not that they couldn't be adapted. They always could. But, like I said, accept change. All because it's different doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I mean, I think Mirage is a perfect example of that. He's awesome. Nobody hates him. He's fucking cool. The thing people hate about him is that he had, like, no screen time, and he just disappeared. And like I said, nobody complained about Sentinel. G1 Sentinel was a fucking... What the fuck was that, dude? He's awesome. And like I said, people hate Starscream, but people also love Starscream. Like, he's like a divided, but everybody likes Bumblebee. Like, yes, he's probably the most overrated character in Transformers, but that's what happens when you become a mascot. But, dude, Michael Bay made Bumblebee so much more than just a character, dude. He wasn't just a guy. He was the Autobot behind Prime. The mascot after Prime. Prime should always be the Transformer. But Bumblebee, because Bay gave Bumblebee the best, dude. He's cool. Bro could throw down with the best of them. He actually had firepower. He was just awesome. He was like the chillest homie. And Prime was the guy with awesome character development. But People hate it because it's not G1 Prime. But, I mean, like I said, and people are acting like in the G1 movie, he wasn't smoking fools, dude. He arrived on Autobot City and immediately started fucking taking bodies. Like, yeah, it was because they were defending, but people act like in G1, Prime wasn't fucking racking up a body count. He was. But, I mean, like I said, and yeah, that happened when he died and whatnot, and he didn't do it after he came back, but he did it. He's always had that ability to kill if he had to protect, and that's what live action did. He did it more often, but that's just what happens in live action. But like I said, dude, I never understood why, like, yeah, you can call him Murderous Prime. He murders, but he had to. It's not because he, like, didn't want to. I'm sure he'd rather have peaceful. He absolutely did. He always wanted to. But like I said, he got turned on by the humans. He got turned on by his brother Megatron. And like I said, bro just went through so much trauma and so much fucking guilt of his Autobots dying. Like, you saw it in Age of Extinction. Bro was rat with guilt when he met Cade, dude. He was so fucking, like, sad and shit. And then the humans turned on him and started killing his family. Even Decepticons, they're all Cybertronians. That's also his family. They were all getting killed over a fucking war. And then the people they swore to protect started killing him. Of course he's going to fucking snap. I mean, like I said, dude, his character development through the movies is great. And he learned to fucking love humans again. Because they started becoming loyal again. I mean, dude, his character is so great in Bayverse that, like, you can have a problem with it all you want, but you can't just look at a story because you watched G1 as a kid. You got to look at it from Prime's perspective in that universe. Then it makes much more sense. You can't just look at it from your perspective. Like, that's why I don't always try to be a purist about everything. If I enjoy it, that's fine. And then if I want to take a deep dive into the story and how things change and how it was meant to be, then that's what I do. And I understand what they were going for with Prime. And I love it. I love his character. Like, Prime is so popular because, like I said, even if you don't agree, he was popular as fuck for a reason. He's always been that optimistic guy. All the speeches he gives in every movie, for a reason. He has that G1 in there if he still want that. He might not be design-wise loyal, but he's always had that character. Even if he kills, it's just what it is. Just accept change, and if you accept it and watch things in a different, opposing view from your own, you might actually like it. And everybody hates Age of Extinction. I fucked that all the way up. I'm almost dying. But I love Age of Extinction. I understand why people hate it, though. They got rid of all the bots. The script was a little meh. But they've always shown the humans trying to kind of... in 3, it was iffy. The government turned on them, but the soldiers didn't. But in 4, they didn't have a choice. They had to do it. Because they were taken over by a secret government, which the official government didn't know about. Cemetery Wind was its own thing, just going around killing. That wasn't the actual U.S. government doing that. That was just their own thing. And, yeah, they could have showed what happened to all these boys. They didn't, and that's probably why people hate it more than anything. But I love it as a movie, though. I love all the new characters. I love the dynamic of the humans and the Autobots, dude. It's heartbreaking seeing that go down and watching them just slaughter the Autobots. But, like I said, because it's so fucking shocking and heartbreaking, that's what I like about it. Like, yes, I know. I wish we knew what happened to those characters. In universe, they say they all got killed off, all right? They're all dead. We know that. You can say what you want about the kill cards, but Drift himself said we're all that's left. They're obviously dead. And yes, I wish we saw it, but we know what happened, all right? It's not that we don't know what happened. They got killed off by Cemetery Winter Lockdown. But, yeah, it sucks, but take away that, I think the movie's actually good. It's entertaining. The human characters are, mid, but I love Cade Yeager. He's actually cool. Like, I like Sam too, but I like Cade Yeager because he actually is fighting all the time. Like, Sam, yeah, he started fighting, but the way he did it, I just didn't like the way he did it. Cade already, he was a mechanic, engineer. And then, it was convenient that he found a Transformer-sized gun that fit his hands, but whatever. But I like how he fought. I liked it. But like I said, I don't like Revenge of the Fallen as a movie. Some parts are enjoyable. The forest fight is, the only good fight to me. But like I said, I can enjoy the characters if I have to. Like, if I have to look at it at a different view, I will, and I'll enjoy it. I don't like hating things anymore. I like to try to enjoy everything, whether it's a good movie or a bad movie. But rant aside, here you go. This is my list of all the Transformers that we know of, at least, that I've seen. I mean, 122 bots. I mean, yeah, they're different designs. And obviously, they could have thrown all the prototypes if they went in. And obviously, they didn't have, like, the Cybertronian forms here. Thank God, because those all sucked anyway. But they could have thrown way more in here if they wanted to. But I'm glad they didn't. These are just the main bots, all the ones that we know. But yeah, this is how I'd rank them. Just a good old quick sweep. Here you go. But yeah, I hope you didn't mind my rants. But I just wanted to tell you how I go about watching these movies and how I feel about these characters. But there you go. This is how I would rank them. I do think maybe, let me just, like I said, the Dragon's cool, but let's just get the Dinobots out of the way. The Dinobots are obviously cool, but let me just put these boys up here because we saw more of them, okay? But let me just put these guys here. I love the Dinobots, but we saw these guys way more, okay? But there we go. Final. But yeah, I love these movies. I can't wait for the Michael Bay to come back. I sincerely hope to make a Transformers 2. Because Transformers 1 was fucking fantastic. The marketing team killed that movie.